Well, when I was pulling out these cards, these two kept themselves clogged. They want me to say it that way for a reason. Clogged in the box. You've transformed. Like, it's like it's not even just transforming. And right now what I'm talking about is like from years ago. There's somebody that's clinging in this energy right now. I'm picking up on their perspective of you. This could even be because of the way I'm feeling the clog. It could be a collective feeling of how people view about you. Okay, this is a reading about how do others view you. And you know me, guys, I don't really do readings like that. But there are the hit or miss times where Spirit says to me, like, yo, to do it right now is not something of focusing so deeply on caring what other people think about you. There's like a balance. We are supposed to want to know how we present and come off to others, but it can't be at all the most important thing. You got to have that self-securance and structure before you even start caring about that stuff. So whoever's here needs a realization of the level of respect people have for you. Look, you've been through a lot. The person in front of me used to battle substance abuse issues. Collective takes or resonates, all different forms, but for a lot of you here, it could have been alcohol, was one of them at least. When there's a lot of people who, from your past, were being very, it was hard for them to see that you could have changed into this different person. When you're on substances, and when you're unhealed, and when you're trying to self-medicate, and not dive into why things are happening to you, versus why things are happening to me, and realizing, yes, we, in the beginning of our life, have no choice how things transpire, where we're born, the health of our parents, etc. But after a certain point, you have a choice what you do with what happened to you to either become it or rise above it. In that time of your life, when you were still choosing to be either the villain or the superhero of your own life, and you were on substances and etc., you were not yourself. That person was not you. That person was the substances, the parasite, the fear, the things that were programmed into you. It wasn't you. Individuals that you haven't seen since this part of your life in recent days have either seen you in passing, are connected to you through social media, heard through the grapevine, however it resonates, more than one resonates, on your complete transformance. People say that you have purified, you have risen from the ashes, you are nothing. You don't even look like the same person. Your glow, the way, yes, as we grow, a lot of people just advance their hairstyles and what they wear and stuff. That definitely has advanced with you. But the other things, like the glow, the eyes, the energy, it's a totally different person because it's not blocked, it's not clogged by all of that other stuff that was never you to begin with. People are like, I'm so proud of you. The things you're doing as well, like all of your pain, the things you've lost were not for nothing. You help other lost souls find the true light, the true beacon, which is within us. And then when a bunch of people see it's within themselves, then we have all these beacons of light everywhere. And one little flashlight, when you gather 100 flashlights together, is no longer a little flashlight. That's all the light workers turning their own flashlights on. You had to be that person to be truly who you are now. Like, do you understand? Great power comes with great responsibility. Yes? Here he is. Come on, boy. Oh, this one I meant. We quote Spider-Man, because this stuff, all of these things they have, these fictional stories, have such real universal truths. That's why they cling to our fucking souls. Your aesthetic also, on a side note, like you must be super unique. Like, it's like if your car's on the road, the characters you like, your personality is not other things, but you are so vibrant. Your personality screams through everything you wear, see, do, down to the items you like to pick on menus. You're the type of person that's like, if there's a fun item, if you will, I'm picking that. Like, if there's like a basic ice cream, like a scoop of vanilla ice cream, or like something cool with like sprinkles and stuff on it, you're gonna get the sprinkles and shit because live a little, right? Your energy is inviting and happy, and people can feel how much you love yourself. That was a thing that was missing in the past. God, your confidence, your authenticity is contagious. A lot of people that were kind of being stubborn about really seeing that, like, what you do is real, and your personality and the way you go about life, like you are the embodiment of what you teach and spread and see and do, etc. They've had aha moments of, why am I fighting that I see the growth in this person? Does seeing the growth in them make me feel scared to grow myself? Because I'm no longer the person, and now I'm looking at people, I'm looking at the other people's eyes specifically right now through you, like to you. I wasn't the same person when I knew this individual. I was also doing so much. We were all just toxic for each other, a bunch of lost souls that definitely were not meant to stay in each other's life, to be able to branch out and find that all of us were part of the journey and needed to happen. But for me to truly acknowledge that this person, aka you, has grown, I am forced to acknowledge myself. I think that there's a lot of people in your past that, seeing your growth, understanding how much you have forgiven yourself as well for all of that, because nobody's perfect. You're giving them a light to do it for themselves. They're realizing things, and now that they're acknowledging it for themselves, it's not hard to acknowledge it for you. People are very happy for you. You are so deserving of everything you get and receive. And I mean that in like the most, like, that is law of attraction. You get what you receive. You get what you receive. You receive what you get. People are reflecting on, when I was with you, when I was your friend, when I was your partner, however it resonates, because these are so many different people thinking about you right now. Did I even give them anything to be deserving of like a respect? Like, people are reflecting on how they treated you versus just seeing and pointing all outwards. The thing is, all of these people you've more than forgiven. God, you wish the best for them. You hope they're thriving, that they've breaking free from whatever their forms of substance and abuse and etc. were. Old mindsets, outdated things, not believing in themselves. You embody wanting everybody to have their highest timeline, because if everybody's in their highest timeline, those other things cannot construe us all connecting as humans. Don't get me wrong, we have a human experience, and nothing's ever going to be completely perfect. Ever. It's about being imperfectly perfect. It's about advancing and adding to your life and adding to this world, which goes through life experience. And you can't learn from somebody who you haven't felt in their soul, in their energy, in their words. They have lived and experienced what they're teaching. To teach others, to make a difference in this world, you have to go through hard fucking shit. It is your it's not even, it's the redemption story, but it's more than that. It's your arc. It's your meat and potatoes. It's your inspiration. It's your power. It's not meant to be forever. And that's something about your nervous system and other people's nervous systems and etc. that are registering that we're safe. It is outdated to think those ways that we used to. About ourselves, about each other. None of us are the same people we once were. There are certain people that have chosen to be the villain of their own story, but there's a lot of people from your past that chose to be the superhero just like you did. And just as proud of you, just as proud you are of them, they are of you. And they may be silent supporters and cheerers, but it matters. And you can feel it. That is your unconditional love that you have sent the world coming back. Unconditional love means more than romance. Far more than romance. It's absolutely involved in that too. This reading is to acknowledge you are seen as more than a light in this world. You are the golden elixir. You are the ever guiding knowledge. Now, we're going to talk about my third trip planned for September 2025. And we're going on a hiking adventure to Canada. Oh, Canada. It'll be my first time ever going there. I'm so excited. Now, the first 12 spots are going to receive an early booking discount of $210 off the total trip. This is a highly active trip. So if you're a person that likes camping, getting up, making adventures, that's your vibe, you want to be on this trip. Every year, I'm going to switch back and forth. Well, I have multiple trips going forth, at least 2 a year, etc. So long story short, one of them is always going to be chill. One of them is always going to be this like adventure, like getting up activity. So if that's the type of vibe you are, you want to get on this now before this one gets sold out. We're going to multiple different spots, camping in multiple different spots, and going to a Nordic spa. We're going to be having tarot teachings on one of the nights when we gather around the campfire after we get back from the day's activities, and I will teach you the further dive into understanding your tarot cards, spreads, and also everybody will receive one of my oracle decks to take home with them. Everyone will also receive a one-on-one personal reading with me some point throughout the trip. First day we all get there, we'll go ahead and make a schedule so everybody will know the exact time, the exact day that they get their reading. If you're interested in learning more about the mountains, the camping sites, and all other activities, go to the trip page, which is associated and linked on all of my social media platforms. If you have any questions regarding it, don't hesitate to send me an email at contact@offprintmint.com. That's what I got for y'all today, and I'll see you when I see you. Let's get it.